All right, we're back on the 2018 Nissan Rogue for the air conditioning. Yeah, Apple doesn't want to focus. So here's our final pressures. Here's 12 minutes. We're 12 minutes into it. And our high side pressure is 65 PSI to 68 PSI. That is the compressor cycle being controlled, variable displacement compressor, by the compressor control valve. Our low side pressure is 41 PSI. We come up here, we see our out the dash, it's 51 degrees. So our pressure out the dash is 51, 50, 51, 50. Outside temperature 61 degrees, 60, 61 degrees outside temperature. So this is normal, and look at our superheat. Superheat's down to 2.9, subcooling 1.2. And on this vehicle, this is normal under these ambient operating conditions. It's just charged 100% full. It has a brand new condenser on it. And for this vehicle, it's normal. And you're probably gonna say, well, 51 degrees out the dash, it's in maximum temperature setting for the maximum cold temperature. It's in recycle, and it's only putting out 51 degrees because the sun load sensor picks up no sun. So the way they have the computer, the software designed, that it knows that the interior is not getting struck by a strong sun, so it's not creating heat through radiant heat. The passengers are not getting hit by a sun hitting their skin and their body, causing radiant heat, so you don't need that much cooling. So the computer takes over and starts dialing back the compressor to compensate for that on this year make model vehicle under these conditions. Another vehicle could be sitting right beside this, and I could be calling for the exact same temperature pressure on a fixed piston old style school, and it might be coming out 37 degrees out of the dash. Well, on a 59 degree, 60 degree day with no sun, you don't need 37 degree air hitting your knuckles on the steering wheel and going over your body, making you uncomfortable. So that is the difference between old school and new school, and not all of them operate exactly the same. Some have this parameters programmed into to take over and make it more comfortable, some do not, and they'll both be variable displacement compressors. There's very many different types of operating parameters for variable displacement compressors by different manufacturers of the systems placed on different year make model vehicles. There is no rule of thumb, there is no average. Do not listen to anyone who tells you, yeah, you keep adding refrigerant until you get a certain high side pressure. Well, this is 100% full. I have 500 grams in there. 500 grams is what the sticker calls for. So what would happen if I keep on adding pressure until somebody wants to see 125 PSI or 150 PSI? You'd be way overcharged if you were doing the can method. Or say you were using one of those cans that come from Grand Auto with the little gauge that you only hook up to the high side, and it tells you to go to only 30 PSI, and then you stop right there, you're good to go. Well, this one's 40 PSI, and another one, it might be 46 PSI. Don't listen to the little gauge on those little squirt jack-off cans. All right, guys, I'll see you later. Know what you're testing, test every vehicle, and learn the differences.